Let's go ahead and get started. So this is the second league of the day, and whoo, I got a sweet one for you. This is a Drake Sasser special and a half. This is something I've called Izzet Phoenixless, because it kind of, that's the name I found that best conveys the idea for what's going on here. So we are trying to get Moto to work. Stop. Why is it doing this? I'm not clicking the button and it just does this. Please stop. All right, we're going to click off, click back on. Moto. I want to rearrange cards because I have ADHD. All right, whatever. Irrelevant to the point. Yeah, this is a sweet deck. I kind of brewed this up myself. I've been playing with Izzet Phoenix for the last few weeks, and I kind of think that the Phoenix card, like the card Arclight Phoenix, was one of the worst things the deck was doing nowadays, and the card Ox of Agonis was carrying most of the weight as far as grinding power. Like previously, Izzet Phoenix got a lot of built-in aggression and grinding power in the form of Arclight Phoenix, but Arclight Phoenix is not as aggressive as it used to be. It's much harder to put them into play on turn 2 and even turn 3, and so if we're not playing them, like if we're not doing anything constructive with the Phoenixes until turn 4, I'm not necessarily convinced that they're worth a spot in the deck. So that got me thinking. It's like, okay, what if we just played better cards and we tried to win the game, like mostly outside of the graveyard. Like that way we don't have any reliance on the graveyard in the form of Ox and Phoenix, and we can like almost sidestep graveyard hate entirely, and we still tried to maintain a lot of the Turbo Xerox value that this deck has access to. And we can even take another angle with it. Like you're going to see that a little bit in this deck building process here. So to start off with, I'll preface this by saying I played a similar list that you can find in the Discord, in the Modern channel. I played a similar list to this last night and went 4-1 in a league. The deck felt pretty impressive, but there were a few changes I wanted to make. And namely, it started with cutting an Aria of Flame and upping a Pyromancer Ascension because I'm Drake Sasser. That's what we're going to do. Aria of Flame looked bad. Pyro Ascension continues to just impress me. So there's a good chance at the end of this league I want a 4th Pyromancer Ascension. And I want to go down an Aria of Flame, but we'll see. We'll see for sure if that's how this ends up. But I've gone up a 19th land. This mana base is very, very similar to Phoenix. In fact, it might be exactly the Phoenix mana base. No, there was a second mountain. Okay, it's very close to the exact Phoenix mana base, but I have one copy of Mystic Sanctuary. I had 2 yesterday, but they were kind of bad, and I wanted another basic. And we got 2 Cryptics. So we're trying to kind of take a more mid-range plan. Like, as you can see, we're a little light on threats. Only 4 Thing in the Ice, 3 Ascensions, 3 Aria of Flames as the cards that come with the game in the main deck. Dark PCK, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. And, like, but we also have access to, like, the Cryptic Command, like, not lock, but, like, pseudo loop that is actually pretty good with Aria of Flame. Like with cards like Aria of Flame, you are still accomplishing something. Aria of Flame, Thing in the Ice, you're still thawing your Thing in the Ice if you're putting Sanctuary, if you're putting Cryptic on pop every turn. You're still accomplishing something if you're, with your Aria of Flames by damaging them. So, like, it's nice that the Cryptic Command Sanctuary, like, soft lock actually gets you somewhere with any of our threats. So, that's nice. We get to play more cantrips. We're on the full 16 blue cantrips, kind of like the modern Storm decks often do. We get to play a bunch of burn spells like Fork Bolt and Lightning Bolt as interaction that can still go face and help just race our opponents down, that line up really well with our Aria of Flames, and they're really good to copy with Pyromancer Ascension. So that is another aspect of this deck, is we have a combo finish in the form of, Manamorphoses, Finale of Promise, and just the burn spells. Like there's a very real chance you move through your entire deck and then you Finale of Promise a bunch of burn spells back and you kill them. So we have like pretty free inclusion of a like combo finish with Pyromancer Ascension that I'm hoping I'm going to be able to demonstrate for you. It came up multiple times in the league I played because we're really threat light, so I imagine we're going to be able to show it to you, but Thing in the Ice often is still the best card in the deck, and then Ascension, then Aria of Flame. the going up the Finale of Promises does up our graveyard reliance a little bit more, but after cutting Phoenixes and some of those discard cards, I found that it felt pretty free to do. Like just a nice clean 2-for-1 that is really good with our Aria of Flames, and our Thing in the Ice is just seamlessly synergizes with all the cards in our deck, and it's pretty easy to just trim on 1 or 2 of them post sideboard. And we played against the Rest in Peace spot where we got to cast it for free just with no targets, and it's still a spell underneath the Rest in Peace. So like it's not even completely dead because it flipped some Thing in the Ices, I'll tell you what. So we're a little bit higher on lands. We are playing Cryptic Command and Mystic Sanctuary. We're relying on our enchantments and Thing in the Ice to carry the deck, but we've gone a lot more Xerox. We have a lot more cantrips with it. So let's see how it plays out. I can tell you it has pretty good creature matchups. Kevin from Ohio. Hi, Kevin from Ohio. How is it in Ohio? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's talk about the sideboard real quick, and then I'll field some questions before we get started. The sideboard is more or less thrown together with just good 2019 and 2020 cards. You can see 2 Aether Gusts there. That's part of our Amulet package alongside 3 Blood Moons. We have 2 Mystical Disputes, just one of the best sideboard cards in Modern right now. I thought about 3, but decided to kind of go with Force of Negation instead. I feel like our fair deck matchups should already be pretty good, like the fair blue decks. And so the only reason we really wanted is for like that we... Okay, I'm sorry. The more often we're going to want Mystical Dispute for like the combo decks like Storm and stuff like that. And Force of Negation is often the better card there. So I'm leaning on Force of Negation, which is something I used to do in Phoenix as well, that I think is a little more worth it in this style deck because we're very good at grinding. Have a Jace, just as like another really good grindy card that doesn't rely on the graveyard coming in out of the board when we have a lot of Pyromancer Ascensions and stuff like that, and we're playing a fair matchup. There's a good chance they're going to try to beat us with like graveyard hate, and so just having another threat that isn't like doesn't get hit by disenchants that doesn't use the graveyard coming out of the board seems worth it. The 3 Blood Moons for the big mana decks. We got an Anger of the Gods for like Dredge and some of the creature decks. Just a nice access to 1 sweeper. Pretty reasonable. Magmatic Sinkhole for the bigger stuff. Bolts and Fork Bolts don't kill Tarmogoyfs well, but Sinkhole does. Also pressures Planeswalkers. And so on top of Aria, we can have another answer to some Planeswalkers. And 2 Grafdigger's Cages for the Neo Brands and the Dredges of the world. I don't know. I think the sideboard's pretty reasonably built. There's a good chance like some of our counterspell suite is nonsense. Like we may not need Aether Gust, and like Jace might be nonsense, but I'm pretty confident in these 7 cards over here and some number of Mystical Disputes. So there's only like 5 or 6 slots I'm kind of curious on. And as you can see, still no burn hate. Drake Sasser is in right-click concede to the burn decks. So if you're watching this stream and you want a free win, feel free to queue into me. We'll play it out, but you'll just murder me. Any questions? Problems? Oh! I missed Skretting? You did miss the Skretting. The Skretting was kind of sweet, Eternal Dreamer. Oh, that's why it's called Phoenixless. Phoenixless. There's no Phoenixes. That reminds me. I need to update Twitch. Thank you for reminding me, Dreamer. Before we continue on. Boop, doop, doop. So, yeah. If you missed the spiel, it'll be on YouTube, Dreamer. But basically the idea is Phoenix made you play bad cards. I don't want to play bad cards, so here's an attempt to play good cards. Let me queue up real quick. I'm so happy with Ty's decision to grant me a sub. Make sure you let them know. Ty is just a fantastic human being. I feel very sorry that they're sick. Great TLDR. Yeah, I mean, that is more or less the TLDR. There's a couple, like, other aspects to the deck, but I mean, I could talk about this kind of stuff ad nauseum. I'll play a close list of this with Teamer for Weather the Storm and Veil in the sideboard. Jonasso, that's because you are interested in beating Burn, and I'm just not. I'm not interested in even trying. I'm interested in getting lunch. That's what I'm interested in doing. Attempt to play good cards is playing Aria. Touche. I did go down in Aria. I tried 4 last night, and they were fine, but not great. Doobie baby, what's going on? And obviously, I cannot play a deck on stream that has Pyromancer Ascension in it that has less Pyromancer Ascensions than Aria of Flames. Like, that's just not happening. And actually, Ascension was great. Play Pyromancer Ascension? I am Doobie baby. I am. I'm playing. Look at the list. I'm playing 3. I'm probably going to go up to 4 once I end this stream and determine Aria sucks. Because it does. Rip North Market. Big facts. Big facts. Glad you finally learned. What can I say? I was playing the deck on stream last night, right? And I was playing against somebody, and they were like, is this Drake? And I was like, yeah, it is. And they're like, awesome, really cool. And I played an Ascension on 2, and they're like, all is right with the world. Drake Sasser playing Pyromancer Ascension again. And I was like, warms my cold, dead heart. I think Ascension has made it to be my favorite card of all time. Like, the card is just unreasonably fun to play with. Pangeong. Alright, good luck, Pangeong. You're on the draw. Train. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chat, I don't know what kind of stream you showed up for, but if you didn't show up to look at a hand of 4 cantrips and something that flashbacks through cantrips, I can't help you. I just can't help you. This is what we're here for. This is why you show up. This looks like a blood... Oh, woo! Does there a life total matter in this matchup? I don't necessarily think it does. I want to find a removal spell for their creature they're going to play, though. Serum Visions. Manamorphose. So that Manamorphose lets us flip on turn 3. Bottom. Yeah, we don't need a Scour. Top. We do need this Morphose, though. We need removal spells as well, but at this rate, we're just going to Thing in the Ice him. Yep. Oh, we might just die, actually. Okay. Hopefully they pick this up. What is happening? They have another amulet? Explore. Alright. Well, if they have a bounce land, they have a Titan next turn. Which, I won't lie to you guys, is not ideal. Is not ideal! Don't like that. Here's the thing. Okay, well... I mean... Whatever, it is your turn. If you got turn 3 Titan, you got turn 3 Titan. They haven't slammed a bounce land and cast Titan yet, so that's good for us. They're tapping mana that doesn't make Titan. Also good for us. Alright. We are in business, chat. We're in business. A movement of material. Big fan of moving material. Alright. They're playing the red stuff. Oh, wait. No, this still makes a Titan. What the heck? I've been debated. What did putting a Zeus into play accomplish? Does it mean you can't haste the Titan? No, you have Vesuva. Okay, you can Vesuva. Okay. Well, I mean... Yeah, you need Vesuva thing. I'm sad they didn't pact. Okay, very cool. We get a double striking Titan next turn. That's rough. Okay. Well, I don't have a great plan. But I suppose I have a plan. My plan is to win this game with Pyromancer Ascension. Admittedly, not a good plan. But I don't have another plan that looks to be a winning plan. Because we can flip everything, and then they just hit us for a gajillion. They just hit us for a gajillion. Drake one of Acroma in our Scred deck? What are you on about? This is a hell of a turn 3, I tell you what. I pick this up. Yeah, okay, very cool. Oh, that's not good. Yep. I mean, like I said, my plan is no longer relevant because I think we can't beat this one. But we're going to try. Fetch. I think the difference between 8 and 6 doesn't actually matter. Grab a blue land. Manamorphose. Always yields. You. I forgot we played that card, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. That plays. Sleight of Hand. Scour. Finale. Scour. We're gonna opt, so let's Thought Scour ourselves. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, we're playing Magic. I think if they're smart, it starts with just going to combat. Because I think we're just dead still. But I'm going to make them figure it out. But I believe we're just dead. And us winning this game involves drawing Ascension into Manamorphose into like another Manamorphose in the top 2. But if that happens, we win, probably. If we untap and we draw Manamorphose Ascension in the next 2 cards, and then there's a Morphos in the top 2, we just win, I think. But I don't even think the first thing is going to happen. And the second thing happening in tandem is incredibly, incredibly unlikely. Yep. I don't even think playing a land was correct. I certainly don't think playing a second land makes sense. It's good to me. I mean, they still have, what, 3 land drops left? 2 land drops? They have 2 land drops left. What are you doing? Beginning of combat. Opt. Oh no, it's free to play lands. I'm stupid, right? Because of how these cards work. No. I don't know how those cards work, actually. It occurs to me I may be the idiot. Which is understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, that's step 1. Step 2 is not dying. Step 3 is a Pyromancer Ascension. Pressure. I'm under pressure. Ascension. Morphos. Cast Serum Visions. Yeah. This is our lives under pressure. We're playing Magic. We are indeed. We're not playing good Magic. So we're in second main. You should do that. Play the Dryad first. What are you doing? Alright, what they should have done is used like 3 of the green or whatever to play Dryad, and then play Titan, and then grab Valakut, and then nugged me in the face for a gajillion. And then played a bounce land out of hand or something. I don't know. They could probably make decisions at random. They have a Tolaria West in hand. There you go. Play Tolaria West and dug me for 6 more. They might find it anyway. They're not finding it. They did not find the line, chat. They had a kill. How do you feel about having 4 Ascension, 3 Noxious Revival, like the build Corgan used to have? I feel more of a streamlined plan would benefit the deck in our current meta. I mean, I don't know that Noxious Revival makes the deck more streamlined. Like, the idea behind this deck was, like, not to play bad cards to enable Phoenix. Part of the reason Noxious Revival was even remotely reasonable in the deck was because it doubled as both, like, a combo thing. What? Why would you show me that? Whatever. Both a combo thing and, like, a free spell for your Phoenixes. But even at the time, like if you remember at the time and were following me around at the time at all, I argued pretty vehemently against both having 4 Ascension in your deck and having Noxious Revival in the deck. Like, it makes you too bad against Rest in Peace, and, like, Noxious Revival is just not a good enough card, whereas a lot of the times Gutshot was a really good card, because Humans, like, was a deck in the format. Gutshot could go face and could be, like, the last point that matters a lot of time. Like, Gutshot was a just better card. Oh, you're gonna blow up a land? Now the win gets more specific. Because we have to find the Ascension. Right? No. We have Cryptic Command. They don't have Lattice, but they have Liquid Metal Coating. What the fuck, dude? Alright. What does winning this game look like? If we Luck Sack, spew the Manamorphose into Ascension, we don't win. If we Cantrip into Ascension, play it, we can't Ascension Morphose. Yeah, okay. So, is there any ulterior plans? This Dryad is exposed. If we find another Bolt effect, we can kill the Dryad pretty easily. Huh. It is insane to me that we are still playing this game. Alright. So it involves finding some lightning bolts. Right, this Cryptic Command just can't matter. And then it involves a chump. Don't love that. Okay. Fortunately, we can't play our 5th land this turn and go both Fork Bolt and Finale back both Fork Bolt and Lightning Bolt. So we have a good chance there, actually. What do we know? We know a Teleria West. So they have another Titan. They have another of either of these things. I think we're just dead. But I mean, they haven't put a Valakut in play yet, and that's just, like, something I'm struggling with. Whatever. I think we're so unlikely to win this game. And I'm not even sure, like, I don't want to sit here and spew all my time trying to figure out a way that we win that game, because I think no matter what, as soon as they figure out that Valakut's a card in their deck, then we're just dead. I don't know if we want these, but we're going to consider them. Yeah, Colby, I don't think so. Because they have Field of the Dead and they had Titan coming. Like, if we saw an Ascension or something, I'd probably be willing to continue playing. But, like, with Liquid Metal Coating, they're just going to, like, blow up my lands. And I don't even think I could beat that. I think they're going to mostly, more or less, run their main deck plan back with some Dismembers. And we're not cutting Thing in the Ice. So there's very few things I want to cut. I think Fork Bolt's kind of bad. I don't think Cryptic's that good. They have a lot of Caverns. We didn't show them Cryptic, though, so they may board out some Caverns. Aria of Flame is pretty bad. They're not trying to combat us, they're not trying to fight us in the Graveyard Axis. They have 1 Bajuka Bog. Maybe that makes Finale worse, too. Alright. I could buy cutting more of this instead of Cryptics, actually. Cut more of this stuff. Aria of Flame is the same CC as Blood Moon, whereas Finale is like part of our combo finish. Alright. Well, here we go. On the play with Blood Moons in our deck. Removal spell for the first creature, cantrips to find Blood Moon, a basic. I don't think the hands get too much better. Like, we need a threat, obviously, but like if we find a Pyromancer Ascension, this hand is busted. If we find Blood Moon, this hand's great. Like, there's just so much that goes right with this hand that I don't see ourselves mulliganing it. Cryptic also not great. I think Cryptic's okay. I think Cryptic can be important. I don't know that I should have two in my deck. I'm pretty convinced I probably should only have one. Basic Forest, fine. Be that way, opponent. Basic Island. Opt. Oh my god, I want to top this so bad, but we just need a threat. Cryptic Command. Still need a threat. Yeah, we're not going to have the islands for this. And I want to have Cryptic on 4. Oh no, the amulet, not creature draw. Unlucky. Wait, you had to have drawn that amulet, right? Or they would have played the amulet on one? Strange. Very strange. I'm not convinced I'm supposed to... I'm going to try to hold up Bolt to play around, like, Asusa into Titan. Because the trigger is going to go on the stack first. Cavern. That's fine. Nymph. They have the Nymph. Gross. Okay. What is happening? What do they have this game? They probably valued the basics in the Dryad really highly, and that's clear by this Cavern. This Cryptic might carry. I think I'm going to cycle a Manamorphose on instep. Try to find a threat. Or another Bolt to pair. I don't think you should have any. That's fair, Ross. Draw Bolt, though. I think I want a double Bolt, so I'm just going to make blue-red. Opt. Yeah, I'll opt. Bottom that. Yeah, man, I'm going to pass the Cryptic Command up. It sucks, because I really want to get this Aria of Flame down. But, like, this next turn is their Titan turn with any bounce land. And so, like, a good amulet player would just have a bounce land into a Titan here. Like, they would hold their bounce land till last. Yeah. And then they would play Titan. What? Giant, huh? Sure. Sure. Okay. I'm thinking of bounce draw here and try to find another burn spell for this Dryad. Or like Gust or something for the Titan on the way back down. How to use this Cryptic's interesting. They have a bounce land to rebuy the cavern. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll bounce the Dryad then, I guess. Because Devil Bolt also kills the Titan, so... Turn to its owner's hand, draw card. They've played both lands for turn, right? Yeah. Alright, goodbye. They sniffed out something. Hmm. Well. Does that Cryptic Command make me want to keep playing? Kinda does. At least makes me want to keep Crypticking. Go. This pass may not be right. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying to play around with these Cryptics till it stops working. Counter tap team. Can't target spell. How much mana do they have access to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, any land. Alright, we'll just tap. Where did the thing go? Counter tap team. This means if they have a land, we still get hit by 1 Titan, but hopefully not 2. I don't know. It was maybe worth it to bounce, because if they have a land and a second Titan... The thing is, if they have a land and don't have second Titan, we get rewarded for this, I think. They have land. They have second Titan? Man, we cannot get a break our way. Yeah, maybe I just played this game bad. Maybe I should have had the Aria and we could have won by now. Although I think we might have actually just died with the Dryad. Yeah, I think we would have died on the Dryad Amulet turn. Because they would have just deterministically done the haste thing. Hit me for 8 and then bolted me for 12. Yeah, that's 20. Yeah, they had 20. So playing the Aria would have killed me. We played longer and died anyway. Pretty rough. Once again, our out is draw Ascension into some bananas hits. Because I think we have to fetch. Because I think we have multiple Morphoses on the bottom of our deck that we need to not be on the bottom of our deck. Yup. Oh, well, we can't beat the bog. Man, my opponent's played either super heads up or I don't know. Maybe they're just way smarter than me. Spirebluff Sanctuary, indeed. Fetch. Alright, we'll play to the random out of drawing all 4 Morphoses on top of the deck. 4 Morphoses, 4 plus 3 spells is 7. One of them is a bolt. I don't even know if that kills. I don't know. We'll do the due diligence. Diligence? Whatever. They have a Pact of Negation too, which is like super dead. Boom. Save targets. You're on time, bud. Take 10, 16. All right. Unlucky. Also, maybe I didn't play well or board well. My plan against Amulet isn't super fleshed out outside of Blood Moons and Aether Gusts, but you know, I think we give ourselves a decent chance to win. Like I don't regret my hand keep. I think my hand keep made a lot of sense. They didn't have any of the Lissakura Tribe Scout draws, which maybe they boarded those out. But I mean, I think Bolt's still a reasonable card. Answers like Asusa, they can't board all that stuff out. Can you attempt to go off in response to the Aria trigger? What are you talking about? Can't you attempt to go off in response to the Aria trigger? That doesn't accomplish anything, Pauls. I think I don't know what you're necessarily thinking, but I don't think it works that way. Like you're still gonna get the same number of triggers, right? Flooded Strand, go. Okay, friend. I'm going to Sleight of Hand to try to hit a land. We missed. Response to the gain 10, I assume. Oh, yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, you have to cast... You still have to cast a lot of spells. The 4th Manamorphose. Let's get myself... Watch it. 2 lands, draw non-land. 2 non-lands, draw non-land. That's new. We're going to discard Cryptic Command. What is this? A Quaddle? That's pretty good against Thing in the Ice. Okay. Hopefully our Thing in the Ice doesn't get countered. That would be really frustrating. Spirebluff Canal is a good draw. Oh, they're going to try to blow up my land. That's fine, I suppose. Red. We're going to bolt this. Because we definitely don't want to bounce it back to their hand, so we're going to bolt it at some point. The only thing better is if we ended up fork bolting it. Grab a red land. Yeah, they need a white source. I think they have Path to Exile. Which is actually like pretty good for us if they path this. Like we not only do we get another land, but like we are pretty well set up for drawing one of the enchantments. Like our hand is about as good as possible for drawing an enchantment. This is an interesting play with your white mana. If you really disrespect Thing in the Ice that much, eh? You have to have a white source, right? No? No white source. What the hell? Alright, I guess, friend. I mean... Manamorphose. Always yield. You are... Hopefully we draw land. Manamorphose. Okay. You are... The question is, do I want to just, like, cash in this Finale of Promise? Or I can Morphose all the way down and play Aria in the same turn, and then next turn Finale back to Cantrips. I think that's a reasonable turn. The thing is, the Morphoses are so good with Aria. I'm just going to burn the last few Morphoses and then play Aria. You are... Ascension? I might have lied to you. I think I'm going to play Ascension and then... No, we could Fork Bolt then play Ascension? Because Fork Bolting doesn't do anything. We could Fork Bolt face, play Ascension. Because the next turn we have Morphose plus Finale back. Thought Scour Sleight. That's pretty fucking good. Getting to flip Thing while holding a Morphose is pretty nice. Is Aria of Flame better? I think being able, like, letting us cast the Ascension instead is really nice. You can Fork Bolt face. That might be okay too, because we have this could represent 5 damage next turn, which is 7 plus 14. Like that's lethal. Like Ascension plus forked face, yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. I just need to make sure I'm not missing something obvious, really, with this sequencing. Okay. this. Orc Bolts you. Shock this into play. Play Ascension. Attack for 7. Put you to 10. Path. Well, I appreciate the path. But that ruins kind of the rest of your turn, honestly. I might just play Aria next turn and pass and just be like, look, I got enchantments, dude. What are you doing? Like, good luck, my friend. The thing is, if we draw another Field of Ruin, huh? That's a plan, I suppose. Another Finale. Yeah, we could just Aria to 20 and pass. It's like one of the safer plays. You could also just like turn this on. Flashing back on Morphos and a Sleight. Kind of into that too. Alright. Morphos, Sleight of Hand. This lets us combo off, so I'm going to try it. Because I really just want to combo off with Ascension. That's what I showed up to do. Oh, no! It's not supposed to be Sleight of Hand. Fuck. Whatever. I guess we technically still could combo off. But we need to draw better. Cast any number. Put this on the stack. Put this on the stack. Always yes. Always yield. Boop. Find cards that matter. That's a good one. Let's make blue-red. That way if we find a cantrip, we can just pop off. Alright. Bolt you. Put you to 7. Sleight of Hand twice. Always yes, always yield. Opt. Sleight of Hand. Go. A fine turn, if I do say so myself. And if they blow up one of my lands, we get to opt twice. It's actually kind of huge. Okay. I have an island. 41 tap. Let's opt twice. Sure. Sure. I'm bottom that. Kind of want another red source. Just in case they field my last red source. Although it doesn't really matter. We have a Manamorphose. What the hell is opponent's hand? I have no idea. I think Teferi bounce Ascension here. It's a little awkward. Because Teferi's pretty good against what we got going on. But it's still not even that bad. Remember Izzet Phoenix was a deck? Those were the times. You hated Izzet Phoenix? What? What? What did Izzet Phoenix ever do to you? Yeah, I'm more or less interested in just cashing out on this card advantage. If they don't, if they don't have an answer to Pyromancer Ascension, they're just completely up shit's creek, so. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They can tuck. And we're gonna Aria plus kill Teferi or whatever. Ascension. Can we draw it plus turn it on and kill them? So it's what, third? Third. Opt into Ascension. Play Ascension. 2 mana to work with. Morpho. No, we can't. Okay. So we should just Aria kill their Teferi. Aria. Okay, you can go to 17. Play and we have opt and Sleight of Hand in the yard, so it doesn't actually matter. Play not. Teferi. Bottom this. Draw the Ascension. Play a tap land. Pass. We can do this. I can juggle enchantments with you. Fine. They have Cryptic Command online now. Pretty reasonable. Counterbounce Aria. It's not bad. Why wouldn't you just play Batters? You should do that instead of whatever you're about to do. Phoenix is much better than Izzet. I don't know if that's true. Here's Teferi the Goat. Teferi definitely had text. And they get to keep Cryptic Command up. It's pretty nice. Sort of Feast and Famine. So our turn has to involve, like, killing Stoneforge Mystic, probably. Fetch. Shock. Ascension. I think they're going to Cryptic Counterbounce, and then we're going to finale kill this. Yep. So now we are going to cast finale, bolting this. I guess we should fork bolt this in case we draw the last finale. And cast Serum Visions. It's fine. Good Aria. I mean, do we care that much about them putting in a sword and hitting us with it? Much more than, like, putting Aria into play and just, like, threatening to kill them? Like, we have a card we don't mind discarding. I don't know how many Sanctuaries they play, but the answer actually might just be put Aria back into play. Don't worry about killing Stoneforge Mystic. Thing is, it makes it a 4/4. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna put Aria into play. I'm gonna Sleight of Hand. Save targets. What is yield? Timely Bolt. Go. Anything that doesn't interact with enchantments, I just don't care about, so I'm willing to continue just, like, sitting here and playing. The problem is, like, what did we want countered? The Aria of Flame or the finale? And the answer might have been the finale, just to, like, make them put more pressure into play. Because here they can just sword, equip, like, smack, keep playing. Certainly not ideal. There's a chance I messed up that one turn I played Finale to turn on Ascension. Like, I ended up drawing, like, a gajillion cards, and we've more or less kept up with them in card advantage, but, like, we're about to let it slip with the Stoneforge Mystic. Would not mind drawing a Cryptic Command of my own. Oh, I meant as a playstyle against Standpoint. That's fair. That's fair, I'm Savior. Also, what's it like being the Savior? Yep, that's fine. Drain. Yep, it's also fine. I don't think the damage here super matters, and I currently don't think the card super matters either. What matters to me is whether or not they have, like, an answer to an enchantment, right? Oh, they have a Quaddle? That's fine. I don't think they have that many answers. Like, they've been through a Teferi and a Cryptic Command. Like, I don't know how many Cryptic Commands they draw, but yeah, I'll discard this. Although, I guess that Scalding Tarn did represent a Cryptic Command. It's just not a real Cryptic Command. Well, that makes me think they don't have an answer, because if they had like a Sanctuary or something, they could use this Astrolabe to draw the Cryptic. So they might just be on Hope They Don't Die plan, which would be nice. Aria of Flame. It's just going to be so hard to maintain cards in hand. What do we have to do to kill from 25? Quick math's not with me. Well, I guess it's already at 1. So we need 6 spells. Because it's at 2, so it's shifted 1. So we can kill from 28. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, whatever, man. Does this make sense? I want to play around Mana Leak. Manamorphose. Make red? Because I'm definitely using multiple red this turn. Still plays around Mana Leak. We have 4 spells up after this. We might just be able to hit burn spells and call it. Like, and circumvent one of the spells. Like, what happens if we just hit the burn spells? I think that actually does kill them, like, face up. Like, I don't think we need cantrips. I think we just need the burn spells. But the problem is if they have a Cryptic Bounce... I don't know. If they have a Cryptic Bounce, kill me. Like, you got me. You dead, friend? Counter target spell. Alright, counter target spell's good. Does playing the second Aria make sense? With 2 spells, it's made up 5 damage. How long does it take to do 10? Like 4 spells? 4 spells, they're dead. The second Aria plays around like a Cryptic Command off the top or something. Thing is, like, our hand's gonna get empty anyway. They're attacking for 4. Not high. I mean, the chances certainly weren't high that finale resolves. The question is whether or not to play the second Aria. Put them at 30. We have 1 starting at 3. So it'll go... My God. Who signed up for this much math? Alright, so it'll go 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 5 is 8. 14... 14, 19 plus 3. Whereas as it stands, we have 4. We have 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 5 plus 6. So we need 3 spells here versus more than 3 spells if we play the Aria. And it's the Aria, we die. Okay. I think it is mathematically incorrect to shock Bolt and play the second Aria. This picks off a thing no matter what. Okay. 4 Unfortunately, that doesn't super matter. So they can attack for 3, put me to 8. I'm going to discard this land. Hold this Aria just in case. 4, 7, 8. We can't survive the Batterskull hit, so we have to win this turn. Now we can survive the Batterskull hit. Face does 5. They hit me to 4. We're still drawing to a cantrip train to get us out. They can gain 6. No, they gain 7. Sorry. The math hasn't gotten super better, right? So we just kill this. And we live at 1. Five. So we have 6 plus 2 plus 6 is 8 is 14. Plus 7 plus 3 is 10. 18, 24. They'd be at 26. Versus Forked Bolt. No, they're going to be at plus 7. They're at a virtual 33 versus 23. Versus 5. 13, 18. So we need 4 spells no matter what. Math still doesn't change. The math doesn't change. We're supposed to play it. Although we could get Mana Leaked here. Alright, whatever, dude. I think this is going to require 4 spells no matter what. So, here I am, hoping to draw the 3rd Finale Promise. I don't know how this game slipped away. I think it kind of slipped away from the turn we decided not to kill Stoneforge Mystic and play Aria of Flame instead. I mean, also the turn before that was like a pretty tough decision. Like, this matchup was incredibly skill intensive, and I'm incredibly green in the matchup, given that this is, like, the deck I'm playing isn't a real deck. Alright. Nug you for a gajillion. Okay, that kills me, right? 4, 8. Yeah, we're done. We're gonna get out? No. Okay. Well. Fair matchup stuff. Fair matchup stuff. I think I might want Force Negations. Like, I don't know how many. I don't think I want all of them. But I might want them. Like, Thing in the Ices aren't actually very good at all. And they're probably not a Rest in Peace deck, right? Like, they have Sanctuaries. What are the chances they actually bring in Rest in Peace here? Doesn't seem that high. How's the deck been working so far? I mean, we got clobbered by Amulet, and you just watched that game, so it's been okay. I went 4-1 in a league yesterday, playing against nonsense, playing against real decks today. It's closer than I'd like it to be, but it's really sweet. I mean, I don't know. This match is not over. Like, that game was really close, and there's actually a good chance I threw it based on, like, my sequencing with spells. I think that I obviously just need to play this matchup, like, a ton, because it feels skill intensive. I think I'm going to board out some Thing in the Ices. I don't normally think that's very good, but I'm just going to board out, like, 2. Like, Thing in the Ice is just not what matters in this matchup. It getting pathed is actually good for me, but it getting Ice Fang Quaddled is really bad for me. I'll leave in most of my removal spells. The question is how many, if any, Force of Negations. Not in love with Forked Bolt. How many Force of Negations? I think I want some number. I don't want a ton, though. Like, this many reactive cards actually isn't very good. Do I want this? their plan is to Ashiok me, I would want this. I want another Force Negation in this deck. I cut a Thought Scour, play another Force Negation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus a bunch. Yeah, we have plenty of blue cards. Plus like 15, 24 blue cards. It's more than enough. There's 3 spells with only 1 Aria because they go 8. They got 18. No, they're about to hit me with a lifelinker, right? They were at taking 5 from Fork Bolt. Regardless, it didn't matter. I think thoughts on the build without birds versus current builds with birds. I mean, I think they're both kind of close on power level from my understanding. This doesn't have an enchantment. And that might actually be enough for me to not keep it. A turn 3 finale is interesting, though. And a Jace. I don't know. Mulliganing in this Resource Matters matchup doesn't seem super great. And, like, these cards are all fine individually. So, I don't feel that much pressure to mulligan for specific cards. Like, this hand functions. And that's really all my bar is. In fact, it's kind of nice to have an answer to Stoneforge Mystic. Like, so we don't just get punked out by Stoneforge. I'm not going to mill myself here, I don't think. Because we already kind of have threats and stuff going on. I think I want to hold it in case we draw a thing in the ice. Alright, well, that Manamorphose changes a fair bit. We're going to cast the Thought Scour. I mean, if they have Stoneforge Mystic, we're going to bolt it. Make white. Play Stoneforge Mystic. That's fine. Great. Better Skull's fine by me. Oh, I want to Thought Scour myself. Finale, Sleight of Hand. Alright, that's 2 cantrips, so I'm just going to go ahead and bolt this. Untap, draw, Aria of Flame, Pog. Aria, go. This is a turn where they're very likely to just have a bunch of counter magic up. The problem is once they hit 4 mana, if we don't have a counter spell, like, them just in-step crypticking our Aria of Flame is so disastrous. But maybe they don't have lands or something. Like, this Arkham's Astrolabe main phase does kind of feel indicative of that. Fetch. You're gonna, like, fetch an island and trophy this? That'd be so sick. Oh, Stoneforge Mystic? What? Oh, I'm just gonna grab the thing. That's fine. Sword of Feast and Famine. What are the odds they have Force of Negation? Like 100%? Well, we have Mystical Dispute, so taste it. I want to hold off on this Jace until I can hold up Dispute on it. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fetch. I don't think they're going to win the race here. Shock, since they apparently play a pile of Field of Ruins. Manamorphose. You. Save targets. Always yield. Blue, red. 2 disputes. Pog. Bolt. Sleight of Hand. Done. Just kind of keep pressure off the table. Hopefully they'll Force Negation this so we can dispute their Force Negation. Alright. Look at this. Reactive spells. Triggering Aria of Flame. Please stop. Bolt this. Trigger Sleight of Hand. Yeah, I'll take Sleight. It is tempting to take the land there, the untapped land for Jace plus bounce next turn, but they're on the back foot, so I'd rather just like set up for a good Aria kill. Like if they cryptic main phase, which they kind of have to do, or they're gonna die when they untap. Force negation, that's fine. Like our Aria should win. Like if they don't do anything, our Aria should win. If they do something, we can just play Jace anyway. So that is my thinking. Yo, how much did I miss? We're in the second match. We got mushed by Amulet. We're in game 2 after losing game 1 to this deck. But we're in pretty good shape here. But I said that last game. Last game we were looking like we were in an unlosable spot, and we did manage to lose. Alright. Was that counter draw? Oh no. Alright, I mean I'm gonna play conservative. I'm just gonna play the Aria of Flame. Go. I don't feel incentivized to play the Sleight of Hand here. There's nothing I'm looking for. Sure. Sword of Feast and Famine. Sure. I think I'm going to try to play Jace next turn. Like this turn, I think I'm going to try to play Jace. Jace. Don't think they have any 1-mana flash threats. Okay. Dispute. It's unfortunate. Make them use the Force. Go to 1 card. Seems fine to me. Like, we know about the Force Negation in their hand. Oh. Never mind. What's in the yard? Do we have Opt or any of this? We don't have Opt or Sleight, so both of these go back. We don't have the... With 5 lands in hand, we don't have the islands for a freaking Mystic Sanctuary. That's disgusting. Alright, well, let's plan to fetch this all away. Tilt. I'm an embarrassment to my family. An embarrassment to my cow. They play Batterskull, we're bouncing the hell out of the token. To Fairy. Okay. If they tuck Aria, we're gonna blow up the Jason, or blow up the Teferi in response. Fetch. Grab a basic island. Opt. No! Use your auto yields better. Oh. Whatever. Hopefully it won't actually matter. And before it matters... Cryptic Command? Sure. Brainstorm, please. Alright, we found a land. Whew! Everything's fine, chat. No need to panic. Cantrip. This particular land... Play this. Play Aria. Okay. Serum Visions. Alright. I've learned my lesson. Bottom. Top. Perhaps I should have Mystic Sanctuaried in response to that Serum Visions. I think I wanted that Sleight, but whatever. Uro is the biggest fine. I do not care, friend. Yeah, we're going to Mystic Sanctuary the Dispute on top. Yeah, I don't see how they get out of this. I guess we can Mystic Sanctuary the Finale on top. Mystic's going to be hard to trigger. Look, we still triggered it. We still did it. Come on. Yeah, I think we're going to try to put Finale on top. I don't know how they win this game, but maybe they'll figure out a way. Sure. To be fair, I don't have a removal spell for that. Fetch. I have 3 islands, right? Yeah, Mystic Sanctuary. Put back. Finale of Promise. Look at that. Still triggered it. Still have it. Always had it. Finale of Promise. Okay. What does this turn look like? Red. Red, blue. Finale. Target. Opt. And Serum Visions. Done. Target you. I think I want Serum Visions on the stack first. Cast. Opt. So we still have Jace going. Bottom that. Nice. These are spells. Top both. Yeah, they're just dead. Top, land. We did it. We Aria'd them. Manamorphose. Boom, you. Blue, red. Jace, Brainstorm. Nothing matters. Put these back. Justin Brookman, yo, what's up? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. We are in the process of Aria flaming our opponent to death. So, this game, there's not going to be a lot to see, but there's still another game in this match, so you have not missed much, my friend. Blue, red. Bull, yo. I got more spells. I got more coming. More coming. More coming. More spells. Nothing matters. Alright. We beat him up. They didn't have any graveyard hate. Does that make me want to bring Thought Scour back in for anything? I kind of... Knowing they have Force of Negation makes me want Force of Negation a little bit more. Alright, alright. We're going to take a Force of Negation. I'm going to leave 2 Thing in the Ices because they pitched a Force of Negation. Oh, man. Wait, I think the 4 bolts are fine. I don't know what else I want to cut. What's up? You have to play game 3 quickly? Nah, it'll be alright. What's up, Drake? How's the stream going? It's going awesome. How was your stream? Brittany, what's going on? How are you? We are playing a sweet deck. And probably going to time out. Alright. More counter magic. More reactive spells with our enchantments that care about having proactive spells. I mean, the disputes look great. I kind of just want more disputes. Maybe these forces should just be disputes. Maybe I'm just wrong. Imagine losing to Jace Aria of Flame deck during the Year of Breeding Pool. True. How good is Scour with no birds? It's still good. It's very good with Pyromancer Ascension. Because it fills your yard to give you more types to hit. It was good. Still getting back into it, but fun. Yeah. Super fun. Boards into Blue Moon. I'm not Blood Mooning my opponent. They're an Astrolabe deck. There's just no chance. There's no chance. What's more delightful than killing your opponent while drawing a ton of cards? Just saw that. Like that. Big backs. I'm probably supposed to have this Magmatic Sinkhole in my deck, too. I'm actually probably just boarded like an idiot. I have a lot to learn about this deck. Ooh. Well, I like what's going on here. I'm not mulliganing this. Nothing. Go. I am going to try to find a Force of Negation. And to do so, I'm going to put a Sleight of Hand in the graveyard for this Pyromancer Ascension. Ding! Alright. Okay. They just have Mana Leak. We have Mystical Dispute. Oh, we only have 5 minutes left? Alright. Quick mode. Thing. Hopefully you Mana Leak this. Yes! Nope. Can we win in 5 minutes? We probably can. Hopefully. Ashiok. What does that do? Shuts off my fetch land? Ouch. Shuts off my fetch land and my graveyard? Not super into that. Jace. Well. Island. So we're going to play fast and loose here. Force me, coward. Force me! Force me! I know you want to. You want to force me. That's right. Pitch Jace. Easy clap. Get this out of my face. Get this out of my face. Go. What you got? Nothing? You have nothing? Oh, we'll take nothing. Slight. Always yes, always yield. Another slight? Another slight? Cryptic Command. I think I prefer land 4. Land 4. Fetch. It doesn't look like life total is going to matter, but they have Field of Ruin in play, so we're just going to do like this. Serum Visions. Sleight of Hand. They can mess up my scry with this Field of Ruin too. There's a very good chance they're just going to Field of Ruin me. They're considering countering this, I think? No, there's no way you're going to Field of Ruin me first. What are you doing? Serum Visions, Aria of Flame, Manamorphose. Bottom, top. Serum Visions, turn this on. Draw. Bottom, top. Red, red, Manamorphose. Oh no, we only have 3 minutes to win. Always yes, always yield. You are. Okay, you are. Jace. Brainstorm. Find bolts. Dispute works. Go. Alright, well, I think we're going to have to actually win this game with Aria, but we currently haven't won. Rest in peace. I don't think that matters. Does that card matter? I don't think that card matters. Okay, that's fine. Draw. Okay. Aria. Brainstorm. Bolts. Bolt to 6. Alright, well. We have multiple counter spells, but we only have 2 minutes to win. Sure. Sure. Probably just going to try to go for the kill next turn. Alright. Bolt you. You. Save targets. Always yield. Same targets. Please stop. Please die to this. Okay. Thought Scour myself. Second one's going to target you. Oh, no. The first one was supposed to target me. Wow, I'm dumb. Oh, slight. Oh, bolts, please. Need bolts. Optworks. Bolts, please. Need bolts. Thought Scour works. Whatever, bounce this. Where it make decisions at random time. Green. Oh, stop. Okay. A minute left. Reasonable. We have enough counter spells that as long as we don't screw this up, we should be okay. Ashiok. Same targets. Do. All right, they conceded. How nice of them. We did it! Yay! Oh, we did it. I was so worried about time. My God. Thoughts on playing the old Phoenix deck of 5 mana Ral over Jace. Just thought I had to really like that card. I mean, Ral was good because in the mirror you needed to pick off opposing thing in the ices, and it was also still good as like a grindy card. The thing is, we just kind of learned that Beacon Bolt's a better card than Ral. Like it's better against Jund, believe it or not. Like just being able to kill Tarmogoyfs and stuff like that, which like mattered a ton, and like having a second removal spell that you can turn a land into mattered a lot. It was better against Jund. It was better against the mirror. We just kind of like learned the lesson that Beacon Bolt's a better card. Yeah, I mean, this hand has a threat, a cohesive plan. Oh, yeah. Some Jund action, you say. Oh, yes. Whoa. My theory is that Jund is probably a pretty good matchup. The problem is Tarmogoyfs. Alright, I'm going to cast a Sleight of Hand to try to hit a Pyromancer Ascension. Aria of Flame. I'll take an Aria of Flame. They have a lot of answers to the enchantments for a deck. No, they have another discard spell. Oh, they don't. Pog. Bolt. So they have Liliana. Oh. I'm just going to hold everything. They Liliana me. I'm going to discard a land, I think. Inquisition. What? Okay. Well, I drew another Aria. I think that's good for me. So they can play a 2/3 Goofer that doesn't die to bolt. They have nothing. What is happening? Well, just kidding on the discarding a land. Okay, never mind. Not just kidding on discarding a land. Sleight of Hand? Try to find Ascension. Scour. Well, I mean, I don't really know what we're doing here. Maybe their hand just screams a bunch of Bloodbraid Elves. Just saying Pyromancer Ascension. I mean, yeah, Pyromancer Ascension just won't won me the game. Like, we had it online and just cast a bunch of spells. What are you doing? Okay. I have a feeling this Cryptic Command is not long for this world. That's alright. They may not know that this grabs Mystic Sanctuary in 2 turns. What is happening? They just have a gajillion removal spells? I mean, that is going to make this game kind of hard to win. This is wrong. Second main, I'm going to Thought Scour myself. Nice. Love to discard land just to draw land. Okay. I mean, you don't have to tell me twice on bolting this, but I'm going to wait and see if we draw something that bolt matters with. Bolt. The way this game is playing out is very, very weird to me. Am I alone in this? What is happening? You just have nothing. You just have nothing. Alright, well, we'll grab Mystic Sanctuary and we'll put this Cryptic on top. Should have scoured opponent. Yup. Okay. Wow, I drew Cryptic. I'm so lucky. Yeah, here's a Spirebluff Canal, I guess. We're probably going to hold this last land for the rest of the game. Just gonna keep playing, huh? Alright. Sounds good to me. Here's a Sleight. We'll take a Morphose. We're just gonna pass. I don't know what's going on. They have to have just like a pile of Bloodbird Elves, right? Here comes BBE. Yeah, okay. And a Bolt. Okay. The Bolt happens. Bloodbraid resolves. Whatever. Bolt this. I want to be able to have a Cryptic Command for when I draw a threat finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana. I'm gonna hold it all. Just hold everything. Go. Manamorphose lets us like go into the Cryptic Command immediately. 5th land. 5 cards in hand. Different art, Bloodbird Elf. You got it. Tarmogoyf. Well, the goof is actually kind of scary. Counter target spell, return target permanent. Counter target spell that, return this. Alright, I guess they have a clock on me. Here comes the train chat. Oh, okay. Oop. Serum Visions. Sanctuary. Cryptic Command. Guess I'd like to put it on top, please. Serum Visions. Oh, I should have guessed with this, but whatever. Both of these cards are really fucking good. I don't think this Thing in the Ice is going to live very long, though. Maybe if we can play and flip it in the same turn or something? Huh. I mean, we need a threat. That's undeniable. So I was right about the pile of Bloodbraid Elves. I don't really know how this game is going to play out, though. Yep, you hit me for 3. That is fine. Okay. Tarmogoyf. So next turn we can Sanctuary. If they have Scoos, whatever. We can Sanctuary. Morphose into Finale. Yeah. Counter target spell, return this to my hand. Kill the big ones. Liliana? Sure. Okay. Discard. Fetch land. Okay. Now I actually don't know that this Thing in the Ice is good enough. I can bolt this plus Serum Visions. I can bolt this plus Serum Visions. I like bolting this. They discarded Maelstrom Pulse. Like, they just have to have a gajillion answers, right? TT is looking pretty bad. We've been through a lot of enchantments, though. Okay. We're going to flip this and put this back in their hand. That just does not feel good at all. What if I just held? Put Cryptic Command back on top. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I do end up going to 6. But I think that's okay. Because I have an extra land to discard. And they've been sitting on all spells. Nurturing Peatland. Yeah, that's fine. In step. What do I want to do? They're just holding a bunch of removal spells to the TT. Make them sack. We tap draw next turn. No Manamorphoses in the yard. TT plus Cryptic. Weren't you saying something about why you still play? Yeah, I was. I was indeed. Never underestimate the grinding ability of Jund deck. So the Liliana isn't actually a problem, right? Because we can Cryptic that, bounce it at any time. And like that's just fine. So we can Finale Bolt that. I'm just trying to determine if we're supposed to do anything here. I don't think we are. I'm just going to draw this Cryptic. Red. Manamorphose. I do think we're supposed to Manamorphose. I'm going to make red. Alright, then we're going to target Bolts plus Serum Visions, I think. Bolts. Serum Visions. Done. We're probably going to discard this TT to this Liliana. Just try to find an enchantment. Bolt this. Serum Visions. Bolts. Manamorphose. That bolt's actually huge. Because it means if they attack with Ravine, we're like, okay with it. I think we're doing okay. Huh. Bolt me. Sure. Maybe we took one too many hits off this Bloodbraid. Alright. We'll discard Thing in the Ice. They go to one card. Boop. Animate. Combat. Attack. We bolt it. Alright. So we have a Manamorphose on top. So, if they draw an untapped land, they can kill me. If they draw Bolt, they kill me. If they draw Bloodbraid Elf, they kill me. But overall, I think separating my lands isn't super great. Yeah, we're just going to try to find an Ascension. And then make them eat it, like, sack it. Oh, no. Okay, go. They know about this Cryptic. So everything I can do except this land is face up. Thoughtseize. Not activating Liliana before the Thoughtseize. Weird. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Yeah. Okay. They take a TT. Fine by me. Liliana. Take my last card. Take your last card, which was a trophy. Alright. Good old top deck war. That was a good one. That was a freaking good one. Alright. Let's draw some cards. Manamorphose. Sleight of Hand. Cancel, actually. Manamorphose. Serum Visions. Done. Alright, the ordering on this matters kind of a lot. We cast Morphose first. I'm sorry, we cast Serum Visions first, and then we want Morphose on the stack first. Ascension. We have Opt? We do. Bottom. Top. Okay. You are. Ascension. Opt. Always yes, always yield. Best draw is Bolt. Not it. Serum Visions. Did I take the last Visions out of the yard? I think I did. Alright, we'll be face up dead to a land. No! The Bolt! No! Put on top. Go. Alright, if we can get a whiff here, we're in actually pretty good shape. We're in good shape. Alright, that's a whiff. Okay. Alright. Scour me. I guess it's not really whiff, because we still need a bolt. Fork bolt. No, why can't you be an instant? We would keep playing. Alright, we managed to lose it. Beats. Well played to opponent. Alright, this card's great. This card's great. These cards look okay. Like, Tarmogoyf is one of the biggest problems, so just like a temporary answer to it seems okay. Forked Bolt does not impress me at all. I actually don't think the Lightning Bolt effects are very good at all. Even though they would have been good there. I think Thing in the Ice is one of our worst threats. Let's try this. Similar to how we boarded into the Figure deck. This looks like it's going to play out a lot like how the Bat matchup played out. Just like incredibly grindy, going to be playing forever, and like whatever happens at the end of the game happens. I think we're really feeling in these two matches the lack of the second Mystic Sanctuary too. I think Blood Moon's kind of a trap. Even on the play here. Like, our enchantments that we can play on turn 3 are already better. Johnny Jugs, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Like, the enchantments we can already play are better. Aria of Flame and Ascension. And, like, they're already acutely aware of, like, these enchantments. I don't know. I think they're going to be pretty incentivized to, like, have plenty of answers to Blood Moon. Like, we're not just kind of getting them. And, like, there's a good chance the card just does nothing, right? What is it they say? Mulligan against Thoughtseize decks? Go. The Mystic Sanctuary in the opener is such a beat. There's only one in the deck. Yep. This kills the Tarmogoyf, so pretty happy with having the Sinkhole here. Interested to see if they took a Thought Scour. Serum Visions. That makes sense. Aether Gust. Everything can be done at instant speed, so we're just going to do it all instant speed. Croxa. I guess I could have put that on top. It's not a terribly good draw. I'm gonna fetch and shock. I'm gonna try to better inform what I'm discarding here, since I get to pick. Finale. Discard a Thought Scour. I think it's the worst card in my hand. We have a Sinkhole dialed up for Liliana. Huh. Looking for a threat. That counts. I need a land too, though. I missed Scred. How'd you do with it? Yeah, we 3-2. We play humans twice. Zoo. I think we played Bant. And I forgot the other deck we played against, actually. I do not remember. Alright, well, we're going to Sinkhole this. We had shafted all our instants. Planeswalker and instants. My turn. Draw. No reason to move now, even on hitting land drops. Now is when a Liliana would be kind of rough. They have it? Nice. Boil. Well, I mean, that lined up about as good as possible. They put that on top? Yeah, makes sense. Blue. Morphose. I'm going to try to get this Aria of Flame into play before they blow up all the lands. Pog. Aria of Flame. This way, if they trophy the Aria of Flame, I can grab a basic mountain. Okay. You got it, friend. Ouch. You. Bottom. Go. It's weird that their plan is attack my lands in a resource matters matchup, but I guess if it's more often than not, I've just been boiled so many times. Makes me really, really glad that I have Spirebluff Canals. And aren't really hard into the Mystic Sanctuary thing. Like, I can just ignore it. Whereas, like, a lot of the Astrolabe decks can't. Cologon's Command, make me discard? Sure. I'll discard the 4-drop. Alright, that's a 4/5 goofer. We have a fair bit of life padding to work with. Ooh, and a gust. That's nice. Up. Still obviously looking for a land. Bottom. Ding. Go. And then, I mean, we're kind of off to the races if we can have a finale. They still can't Crux it, right? They're still a card short. Well, that's not great for us. I'm so stubborn. I really don't want to discard this finale. I'm going to discard this gust. That was really stubborn. If they have trophy, we're dead, though, I think. If they had trophy, they would use it here. Because they would pump their Goyf by 1. Makes Cologon's Command lethal. Aria of Flame. You. I'm gonna make red. Untapped land. Nice. Yo. Red. Untapped land. Fuck. Okay. Getting to pick up the Liliana incidentally is nice. And like I said, we're still just like so close in this finale. I just refuse. I refuse. I can put Crux into play. It's fine. It's not fine. We have a spell to discard. Oh, Bloodburn Elf instead? I'd love to see that. H. So we are in trouble. Maybe we actually couldn't afford to kill that Liliana. Uh-oh. Land, fine. 5, 6, 7. Huh. Does this bulb keep me alive in any meaningful way? I don't think so. We've used our sinkhole. 5, 6 is 11 plus 3 is 14. There's no way to get 2 spells off this. Is there a way out? I don't think so. 5, 6. Yeah, maybe killing the Liliana was a mistake. Because we could just discard this and they'd be dead. If they were at 4 less, right? Be at 18. Hit them for 5 plus 9. No, okay, we'd still be short. Never mind, I'm dumb. Well, that all starts with Sleight of Hand. Yo. Spirebluff Canal. Yeah, the thing is you just can't hit 2 cards. Oh no, we lost the Jund. So close. So close. Also, discarding the Aether Gust killed me. Rightfully so. I was unwilling to discard my my finale promise because it was going to be really good. And then it wasn't because we never drew the 3rd land. I deserved that loss. Actual Sleight of Hand, that's how you get 2 spells. Fair. No! All I had to do is keep the Gust. But there was such a high upside. Like, if we just draw a land off the Morphose, like, we had 2 steps at any untapped land, which I think all of our lands are untapped because the Sanctuary is in the yard. And that lets us finale, which, like, lets us pop off with cantrips, and then we have a guaranteed win on the next turn. I maybe should have done the math on how many lands are left in the deck. I think that was, like, calculatable math at that point in time. Sure. This is what we signed up to do. 5 1-mana cantrips and this. Uh-oh. Another big mana deck, eh? I mean, our best draws are Thing in the Ice draws, so I want to be able to find it. The problem is we need a land, too. Serum Visions. Oh, there's a land. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna have to do to win this game. Winning game 1 against Tron is just going to be very, very difficult. It was never even good in the Phoenix days, and we were more aggressive then. We had a more aggressive plan. So if anything, this matchup has also gotten worse. But truth be told, like, Tron isn't very good in a world of Amulet all over the place, right? Because that matchup's pretty bad for Tron. Sanctum of Ugin? What? What is happening? Maybe we have a chance. I wouldn't hold my breath, but maybe we do. Alright. Sleight of Hand. It's a threat. It's a threat, and apparently we have time. I don't know why we have time. We have no business having time, but apparently we have time. And honestly, if their threat's like... If their threat post-finding Tron is like Wormcoil Engine, we have a real shot to win this game. green. This is probably a scrying. But they need 2 pieces of Tron, and then they have 1. Okay. Mine. Another star. Sure. Thing in the ice. I think you're going to be a little too slow there, friend. Alright. Ascension. Alright, we're going to have to go for the old turn 4 Ascension kill, huh? Not super likely, but we get to get a counter on it. Aria of Flame, Pyromancer. Yeesh. Go. Alright, have your threat plea Wormcoil Engine, please. I can beat that one. Oh, they just had plant. What the heck? Okay. Maybe they'll hit like a land or something. I don't know. If they hit Karn. What is this? Does this grab any card or just creatures? Creatures. Okay. Ulamog. Sounds good to me. Hit Ascension. Alright, so we have to draw an untapped land for Aria plus Forkbolt. Very, very unlikely to win. This needs to find a tower for them to have deterministic thing, or is this mine? Okay. Gives us 2 turns. Bolt. That's not great. Yeah, I don't know why we're still... We probably should just pick it up, but... In the interest of competitive spirit, we'll keep playing. We maybe could have, like, passed this Storm, but, like, the thing is, like, the cards are going to bring in against Storm are still good against us. Tower, 6 mana, you have 7 mana total. Not using it. It's face up that you have. Do you have Ulamog? It's not ideal. Cycling through some eggs. So we can flip Thing, but I'm not even sure we're supposed to. Although I, truth be told, don't really know what winning this game looks like. Maybe it looks like a post-combat. Like, maybe we hit them. It looks like a post-combat. I mean, post Ulamog Aria of Flame. Can we flip Thing and play Aria of Flame? I don't think we can. We need another free spell. They'll probably just, like, hit both our threats, right? Aria of Flame. And then maybe we could draw another Aria of Flame or something. And tank a hit for 10. Alright. Opt. You. Bolts. That's not it. We now need another threat. I guess Cryptic tapping for a turn or 2 can matter too. Serum Visions. Finale of Promise. Thing in the Ice. I don't think any of this really does anything. Red, blue, Manamorphose, cancel. Alright. Let's opt and Serum Visions. Probably wasting time. But I don't know. I'm gonna play for the outer chance that we can win. We'll draw the Manamorphose at the top. Cryptic Command. Well, everything's getting exiled. Sure, put Cryptic on top. Top. Land. Go. Well, we can take a hit for a gajillion. Let them see a bunch of my deck. And then we have to pop off with Ascension. So we play Ascension. And then we have to like Morphose into a land. We'll just get... Ugh. Is there an actual real outside chance we win this game? Let's be honest with each other. No, there isn't. Because they're going to exile 20 cards, and they're likely just going to remove all our bolts from our deck. And we can't even bolt them down from 30 anyway, actually. There's just no reason to continue playing. Alright, give me the Tron out package. Stop. Stop it. Is a 3-mana Mana Leak good enough? Hey Drake, how goes it today? Glad to see some Izzet nostalgia action. Yeah, we are not doing super well. We are 1-2 right now. Very likely to be 1-3. I don't think our Tron matchup's very good. We're very likely just going to get beat up. But, I mean, the previous matches have been pretty close all told. And I think they were winnable. I think at least one of them was winnable. The Jund one I think was winnable. I don't think I navigated that match super well. So, I mean, I've been playing interesting Magic up until playing against Tron. Like, Tron, there's nothing much you can do about it. You just Blood Moon it, hope to punk it out, and move on with your life. Aria of Flame is not very good in this matchup. Cryptic Command is not very good in this matchup. I'm noticing a theme. Most of our cards are not very good in this matchup. Because our deck is bad against theirs. Trim some of the fat. Oh my god, what is happening? I think a lot of our relevant threats are gonna have to come down on turn 2, because our turn 3 is kind of bogged up. I actually just don't think Cryptic's gonna matter that often. Maybe I'm wrong. Leave 1. I mean, Force Negation is gonna do most of the heavy lifting. Yeah, let's just try this. Well, this has an island and a turn 2 threat, so I'm going to keep it, and we're going to go looking for a Blood Moon. What's up, dude? 603 Lab? How's it going? We're casting a bunch of cantrips, and hoping that it's good enough. My opponent's bowling to 5. Probably just means they're good at Tron. And then they roll to 4. Hey, we might have a chance this game, chat. Opponent's on a mold of 4. And before like a mold of 3 that's just natural Tron. That'd be such a beat. Haha, it's actually a mold of 7. And it's 7 lands. And have all of them on turn 3. I'm inclined to fetch so that we honor whatever card goes to the bottom. Instead of randomizing our deck, we actually have some knowledge as to where things are. Thought Scour is really good with Pyromancer Ascension. Even though Opt was the better cantrip there, like just putting some stuff in the yard because we don't have a bunch of spells in hand that are redundant is going to matter a lot, I think. Egg is fine. Alright. Play my turn to threat. Pass. Cutting bolts and having one in hand when you're like on an ascension. Oh, no. Looking to view sideboard. We cut one bolt. Alright, we have a second bolt. Scrying. Not bad. Yours is mine. Slight. Well, if they have Karn, we're actually kind of okay. As long as they don't exile our land. Aria. Alright. Yeah, this way we have 2 threats. So the turn they go for it, like, if they mulligan this low and have Tron, hopefully they don't have a bunch of payoff. Like, hopefully the payoff's either, like, not great. Yeah, or they just have none. Pretty into them having no payoff here. Blood Moon. And then there's that. Sometimes you just pick it up, chat. Sometimes you just do it. Turn. Alright, well, that's better than basically anything we could have set up this turn, so pretty happy. Wow. Alright. There's just a forest, huh? Blast Zone. Interesting. So you have an answer? Finale's nice. Sleight of Hand. You. We've learned our lesson. I'm not going to save targets when there's walkers in this matchup we want to kill. Nice Tron, nerd. Nice 4 mana, Fram. Force of Negation is pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I'll take Force of Negation. I mean, our mana is a little constricted here, but it be like that, I suppose. I think it's worth it to have access to this Force of Negation. Yeah, because we need to force this. Boop. Can't have that one. That one's a no-no. Alright, Tarn. Land 5 is pretty good. Bolt you. Steal you. The reason we did that is so that we have 2 targets for this. And then next turn, we definitely have a kill. It's a little slower than I wanted, but we took turns off playing a bunch of enchantments instead. Enchantment Tribal. Bolt you. Cast Sleight of Hand. There's no way we can set this up that we get a second bolt out of the Ascension, because they both come in the stack at the same time. So that ordering does not matter. I might just be dead. Oh, we should have cast this Manamorphose first. Big idiot. Well, if I lose, it's on me. Go! I didn't even bother to do the Aria math. Maybe that's why Aria is so bad for me all the time. I'm just like suck at math, and Aria's for people good at math. Blood Moon. You. Alright, we stole game 2. Maybe we can win game 3, right? On the draw. What do the games on the draw have to look like? We brought in a bunch of Blood Moons and we still have Cryptic Command in our deck. That seems like an error. Yeah, we'll just have more finales. Nice lethal, nerd. Blitz your gas. Alright, Tron. They have a 61 card deck right now. Interesting strategy. I guess that does prevent me from milling them. I want a hand with a Force or a Blood Moon. I want a hand with a better plan. I still kind of want a hand with a better plan, but I think this hand's like fine. Like, we at least have lands and like a realistic threat and stuff. Perhaps bottoming that bolt was rough. Am I putting them on the 4 again? They're giving us a chance! We have a chance, chat. We have a chance. We need to find a fetch land plus Blood Moon, so we need a lot of help, but we have a lot of time. So you're saying there's a chance. God, beating Tron would just make my whole life. I never beat Tron. Tron and Burn. My Izzet fun decks never, ever, ever beat Tron and Burn. We could do it. Although, I admit, Tron is the more beatable of the two. I have admittedly beat Tron before with Izzet Phoenix. It's not easy, and it's usually insanely close. But... So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying to me that there is a chance. Bottom. You have to be really quiet so the Tron player doesn't know that you have Blood Moon in hand. Shh. They won't know. They don't know. They don't know that I have Blood Moon. They probably have all their Nature's Claims in their deck anyway. That's a blast zone. That does not put Tron into play on turn 3. That's a fetch land. That does put Blood Moon into play on turn 3. Poggers. I don't know how to sequence my cantrips here. I'm gonna go looking for another fetch land. To grab another island. I'll take out the flip. In case they blow up the first one. Ascension would actually be kind of nice with this hand, though. Here comes Forest. Mine. Now I want to play Aria instead. Island. Out. Vault. Bottom. Out. Top. Aria of Flame. Drake ASMR. Gas. I mean, if they're not going to do anything, like, I'm more than happy to just, like, Aria of Flame you. Although, unfortunately, we have to Blood Moon them next turn. Now we definitely have to Blood Moon them next turn. We were Blood Mooning them anyway, but... I thought I have 6. What the heck? We certainly have to Blood Moon them next turn. We're going to cast some cantrips, try to find a second island, and then we're going to Blood Moon the crap out of them. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I think they're tanking on whether or not to go for a Tron land or a Forest. I bet they grab a Forest. That's just where I'm at, chat. I bet they're grabbing a Forest with this. Because it's hard to figure out which Tron land to grab. So you're just like running a random 50-50. So the only reason you would crack it now is if you want a Forest. Or, I mean, if you have the Tron land in hand. But I don't think that's what's going on here. I'm telling you, this is going to be a Forest. Claim? Sure. Finale. Kind of just want to moon them. Done playing games. Let's just moon them. Plan the finale eventually. Maybe next turn. Moon. Alright, there's your moon. Like, I know they have a lot of Nature's Claims. I know they have access to 4 mana. I don't think they have more lands in hand. I think they have some fatness. Ancient Stirrings is fine. We're going to play a second Blood Moon next turn. Have no fear, chat. Actually, we might not be supposed to. Because then we get super murdered by an O-Stone. But they don't have an O-Stone, chat. They don't have an O-Stone. They don't have it. They grabbed Tower and played it. Yeah, I'm just going to play the second Moon. And then I'm going to plan to opt an Instep. Because we're obviously constricted on blue mana. Sure. So now they're in hardcast mode versus us finding something that matters mode. There's all of Tron. Opt. Not it. Definitely not it. It. Ascension. Opt, and we'll do Serum Visions. So Sleight of Hand has a little bit more value here. Cast. Opt. Serum Visions. I'm going to be pretty aggressive in looking for stuff, so. Sleight of Hand, Manamorphose. Top. Go. I think we have them dead next turn. I think. I think. We will see. Ugin the Ineffable. Unable to be effed. Sure. They might just kill the Ascension. Gas. Okay. Serum Visions. Aria of Flame. No. Thing in the Ice. Yes. I really don't want them drawing cards, but we can easily... Like, they're just going to draw one. Yeah, Timely Force, no kidding. We actually just need to kill this, because this makes all their stuff cost less. I don't actually think we can afford this. Manamorphose. Yu. Finale, bolts. Well, I mean, we need the bolt, so... God, I really want that finale, though. We don't have a bolt in the yard. Alright. Yep. We just like can't let them have the static on that Ugin. You could come up with a lot of cards worse than that one right there. Ugin the Ineffable was insane. Suddenly we're in a position where we need help again. Is the Karn? Ugin. Sure. Blow up a Blood Moon. Alright. Dang, man. Ugin the Ineffable is a sick one in their sideboard. Now we have to hold up Morphos plus Force Negation. Sure. We're still in a lot of trouble. Need an Aria of Flame? Okay. Ascension. Moon. Okay. I think it has to be the last finale now. Oh. Last finale is a draw that will immediately turn on Ascension and let us kind of start to go off. Because we'll have 2 extra cards. A Cantrip chain could do it, especially like a Manamorphose, but like Cantrip and a Manamorphose or whatever, but the thing is like Ugin is going to be bolting something next turn. Sure. If they find Ugin to Spirit Dragon, we're just dead on the spot. No! So many enchantments. So many answers to enchantments. This costs 1. Nice. Yes. Okay. Scour. Have we used the Scour yet? No. What do? Scour you. Nice. I suppose we have a Mystic Sanctuary in the deck. So if they blow this up. Yep. Like, we could just Mystic Sanctuary back some stuff. This is certainly a weird game. And I think we need them to mess up with this for us to win. Yep. Oh, fair enough. Okay. We're still in it. In fact, this gave us a chance. Finale, I promise. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. So it has to be Sleight of Hand, Manamorphose makes the mana. Yeah, because we need some amount of blue mana. Alright. Okay. Okay, and Manamorphose. Sleight of Hand. Done. Puts a second counter on it. And then we cast... We want Manamorphose after. Alright, so we have to find Aria of Flame. Cast. Alright, let's do it. Let's see if it's good enough. Always yes. Always yield. Okay. I'm going to make 1 red and then all blue after that. We're going to want to land eventually. We don't need one now. I don't think we're in the universe where we can mill them. Always yes. Yes. Sleight of Hand. Island. Sleight of Hand. Blue, blue. Okay, we did find a land. Sleight of Hand. So we have 2 Morphoses left in the deck. 1 Finale in the bottom of the deck. There's a Morphose. Need to find the Aria. Thought Scour. Let's make a whole lot of blue mana. Using 1 blue and a red. Alright, we're doing it, chat. This is winnable. Blue, blue. Alright. Blue. Blue. Thing in the ice. That doesn't do anything. Serum Visions. Alright, we need to find the last finale. Bottom. Bottom. This moves through 6 cards. There's 20 cards left. Bottom. Top. Thought Scour you. Hopefully we don't time out in the process as well, but I think we can win this. Although we need to find an Aria at some point. Because I don't think we can mill them. The second Ascension doesn't do a whole lot. Train! The second Ascension might allow us to win with bolts. Do we have all the bolts in the deck? No, we only have 3 bolts. 3 bolts. I'm trying to think if we can waste the mana on the Ascension. How many Arias in our deck? 2. We need to cast 6 spells after Aria. Manamorphose. Alright, we're gonna make... I think we're gonna make 1 red. Red, blue, Aria of Flame. Okay. Blue, blue. So now we need to find the last finale. We have 6 mana to work with. What sorceries do we have? So we can Aria using, I guess we have, alright, let's just play the land. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana, we can go to 5 mana, play Aria. I think we're a little short. Alright, let's scour you. Same targets. If we find the finale here, I can just play, I can safely play the Aria. 2 bolts. So we have 5, 6, 7 mana. And there are no Morphoses left, or is there 1? No, there's none. We have 6 damage and lightning bolts. We're running kind of low on cantrips, too. We need to be mindful of how many cards we're drawing. Alright. This is a little reckless. Same targets. Do we brick? Oh no. All right. After all this time, we bricked. A lot of all dusts. Okay. We can bolt for 6. Play second Ascension. The thing is they have Oblivion Stone. We might just be dead. So we found the Aria too late. I might have also just messed up by not playing this Aria. We cast 2 spells, 3 spells, 4 spells. Did I miss lethal? I feel like I had to have screwed this up to be sitting here with 11 cards left in my deck, bricked. Bolt these. That just doesn't win. Alright, I wasted your life, opponent. I'm sorry. 1-3 from a spot where we shouldn't have lost. I should have kept track of where I put that finale on, because I like scried it on my 3rd or 4th cantrip to the bottom, and I needed that finale for 4. But we honestly might still have decked ourselves. How are we winning for not playing Aria? Yeah, we had to play the first finale. So what I was actually going to do there is first finale, you make 4 mana. No, you make 8 mana, and we're going to draw most of the rest of our deck. As soon as we find the finale, use the 4 mana, make 8 mana, draw most of the rest of your deck, play Aria, play, like, just all bolts, right? Just like bolt. There's 3 bolts in your deck, and we had been through none of them, so we just draw the last bolt. And so that's 18 damage, plus whatever, like, remaining spells we have to cast. I think we can Force of Negation, like, I think we can cast a cantrip and Force of Negation it. That's just, like, my plan, but it did not pan out. Which is kind of embarrassing, all told. Ascension's unplayable. What do we do? Keep. I, like, sat there and dirtled for, like, 6 turns. God, I keep going back to that finale. I mean, we had to draw a finale to even get started. Did I make a decision with one of those where I could have taken something else? Dredge. Ooh, some dredge action. Alright. Last match of the day. I don't know how my dredge matchup is. Seems like Thing in the Ice is really good in the matchup. Forked Bolt. Sleight of Hand. Bottom this. Top this. I don't know if I'm supposed to top that, but anything that, like, moves cards around with Ascension, wow, they are bricking. Alright, do you have the Cathartic? No. Well, I appreciate you giving me a chance in this game. They're probably like, Pyromancer Ascension, the year of our Lord? What is happening? Alright. You can start playing the game on turn 3 here. As a treat. Chill, Ox. Graveyard Mesa, 7 cards left. 7 cards in graveyard. Cathartic this turn? That was a good top deck. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Land, bring back 2 gas and a bunch of amalgams. They have 3 chills to hit and an Ox next turn. So Ox is going to let them pop off. I need a good one. That is a good one. Kill both of these. Take 6 to 9. If they hit the 3 chills, we die. Hell, we might just be dead anyway. We might just be dead on their turn 4. Wild. Always use, always yield. That's funny because this finale might mean they're dead on our turn 4. Thing. Very interesting. Thing in the ice. Forked Bolt, these two things. I don't really know what Forked Bolting these accomplishes. Whereas we could just Cantrip and potentially find another one and then pop off. And this Forked Bolt just may never matter. Whatever. We're just going to do this. I think this gives me the best chance of untapping next turn. No chills is huge. They have a conflag though. They can flag face. Loam. Land, can flag face for 5 to 9, play land, bring back Bloodghasts. We might get a turn. And then we're drawing to Manamorphose to potentially pop off. Yeah, they just shot that and hit me for 6. Okay. We do get another turn. Cryptic Command. Huh. And then we can put a Manamorphose on top with this Sanctuary. That's kind of hot. I admit, that is kind of hot. They have 2 Oxen. Tap team, draw a card. I didn't do the math to see if they're like deterministic, hit the chills or whatever, but I'm just going to hope they're not. I think they are with 2 Oxen, but... What is math? Ollie Ollie Acid Free. Is this the Saw dude we played with Scred? I don't think this is the same dude we played with Scred. I mean, I guess we could check. Two chills is Exexies. There's 3 chills in the deck. Dang! This Forked Bolt, I think, would have... Actually, I mean, we won on our turn 5. Good old pod racing. Alright. Force of Negations and Graveyard Hate. Great. God, we get a 1/4? That would be so sad. Discard, bad. Threat's good. Thing in the Ice is still the best card. Ascension's still fine. It's not ideal. Forked Bolt's really bad. Thought Scouring them is never an option. But it seems okay. No, it's kind of slow. Honestly, so is Aria. We'll just try on some of the bad threats. Although maybe Cryptic's okay. I think Oxid makes Cryptic a lot worse in this matchup than it used to be. Does this count as hate? Like, if we find a land, we get to play Thing into Anger? Yeah, there's better hands. Alright. I think this hand, ironically, is better. Land. They have Leyline? No. Because we can find Cage, I think it's worth our time to opt. That's fine. I think they're incentivized to take the Anger. Then we have ops to find the cages. That's the cool thing about playing these cantrip heavy decks too, is that we have a lot more cantrips to find the sideboard cards. That was a good one. Life total matters in this matchup, but I really don't want to draw that land I just bottomed. Gotcha! Nope. They made white. Cute. It's a good mill. They have Axe? Or Merchant? Merchant? Horn. Okay, that's fine. Hit Ox. Ugh. Bolt, bolt. Ouch. Always yep. Top. Looking for Grafdigger's Cage. Bolting things doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe I'm just supposed to fetch a tap land here. Nah. We'll risk it. Hope to find another red land eventually. That is another red land. Ascension, bolt once, bolt twice. I think I want the red land. So I have 13 here. So if they shock again or whatever, we're just like in okay shape. Yup. Land. Did they dredge? Yeah, they dredged. They dredged loam. And they're not going to dredge up Ox. Wild. Manamorphose. Still gonna look for Cage. Do they have Lightning Axe? They don't have Lightning Axe. Blue, red? Red, red. Bolt you. Combat, hit you for 7. We have a bolt for a blocker now. And if they ever take one, then we are in decent shape. I don't know how many chills they have in their deck. Like I said, the idea here is mostly to hit blockers. Ancient Grudge. Oh no. They have Ancient Grudges in their deck. They had a chill. They're now at exactly 7. They can Ox to dump everything. But then they won't have a land for turn. Should probably play a land first. Because they have lands from life, right? Okay. That's really strange. Miss on chill. No such luck. Alright, we still need to draw the last bolt. Getting chilly. Yeah, we have Cryptic Command, I think, in our deck. No, we do not. 2, 3. Is the Mystic Sanctuary milled? Yo! Yo! Bolt this. Bolt this. Combat. Attack you for 7. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is peak doing it. Oh yeah. Where's that lightning bolt? Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Red, red. Boo! That was really sweet. Got him! So many trains. Yeah, I live by trains. Trains. Is this card good? Oh, the draw seems bad. Actually, we might have wanted that on the play. Because just like hitting a Cathartic is such a beat. Clicking submit. Not thinking about it. It's the last match. We just killed our opponent with Mystic Sanctuary and Manamorphose. My deck's great. I'm great. Everything's great. Actually, this deck is not great. It needs work. It needs work. Some of our numbers are no bueno. Cage and Thing. Well, I'll take it. We take those. No, Sand's off it. Alright, fine, Sand. Fine. Sneep. Yeah, Blitz. This is what we call playable. They have Thoughtseize again? Oh, they had me spooked. They really did. Here's Cage. Your turn. Chill. I don't know. It's cold. It's cold outside. Ancient Grudge. Nice. Very cool. I'm glad you're milling. And not casting Ancient Grudge. And before Ancient Grudge. No, don't. Bad. Oh, it's just Cathartic. Okay, phew. Cathartic. Just dredging? Just dredging, huh? Just nothing matters. Just gonna chill me out. I'm gonna take 12, you're gonna go to a gajillion health. And then what? What is your plan after that? Surely you have some kind of plan. Because I have the best opener my deck can present in this matchup. Alright. Very cool. Dredging more. Why are you dredging so much? Nothing does anything. Do you just have the Ancient Grudge? Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. What are we doing here? Merchant. Am I missing something about this card? What is happening? Why are they doing all of this? They would have drawn it, yeah. Hello? Hell, I almost want to Thought Scour them. What is happening? I have so many questions and no answers. Sleight of Hand. I should not have used that land. That was really bad. Big fan of that one. That's a nice one. Huh. Yeah, go. What am I doing? they going to start taking draw steps? No. Okay. There has to be some kind of thing I'm missing. But I'm going to hold this up for the rest of the game. This I promise. After this turn. 17 cards left. Okay. Perhaps they're wishing to go out on their own terms and just mill themselves. I can't say. I don't know if I should mill them. I kind of want to. You know what? Chat, I think I'm going to do it. This has to be nuts. How much did you pay your opponent so you could 2-3? Yeah, but what do they do? Oh, shenanigans. That's a good reason not to target them, huh? I didn't even think about that card. Oh, we are going to Force of Negation the crap out of that. They can't Ancient Grudge this turn, so we can tap out this turn safely. So, I'm going to... cast Finale, targeting this and this because we can afford to on our turn off. Oh, but they have Nature's Claim. This has got to be playing scared. If they had Nature's Claim, they would have used it by now. And they've done nothing but dredge. Come on. I'm an idiot! You know, this and this, not a synergy. Cast it. Done. Alright, whatever. We'll flip it on our Force Negation. Yeah, this is big. Yeah, Cajun Finale is good deck building. I was wondering when this would come up. Yeah, whatever. It's still counted as a spell, chat. What is happening? Did they draw a card yet? No, they draw life. Okay. And now they're lifing. Okay. Now they're drawing a card. And hitting stuff. Okay, very cool. Okay, are we going to dredge again? Yeah, here we are. Okay, that's all 4 chills. I'm really cold. Uh-huh. I guess you could cast the Stinkweed Imp at just about any point in time. Now I almost want to hold this. Jeez, dude. What is happening? Okay, well, we're going to Serum Visions. We're going to try to win this game eventually. Bolts for blockers. 7U. Like, they could have been playing, like, mopey aggro, and I might have actually lost to it. As it stands, they're just loaming a bunch. Blast Zone. Huh. Lesson's not great. I can't counter that. I guess that's what they were looking for. That makes sense. Okay. I was wrong all along. How many conflags do they have? They have 1. They can only attack me for 8. So I draw the lightning bolts. Alright, I need to figure out if there's a win condition. So, they can put all the Bloodghasts into play. I'm going to hit them for 7. We can Force of Negation the Cathartic. I mean, not the Cathartic, the Conflagrate. And then they don't have creatures? How many Narcs have they been through? Just one? Are you for real? Oh no, there's so many Narcomoebas. The stream's been going on for like 6 hours? No, it hasn't. It's been going for 4 hours and 13 minutes, exactly. It's actually been one of the shorter streams. No, you're right. There was the original stream. You're right. I forgot. It cut the time off because I had to stop the stream. $13. And then we just need to clear the way. Okay. Stinkweed Imp thing. Force of Negation. So we have Force Negation for Conflagrate. I feel like we can win this game. It involves, like, they're going to use all their mana to Blast Zone this Grafdigger's Cage. They then get to play a land, bring back all 4 Bloodghasts. 1, 2, 3. I haven't even seen the 4th yet, but I'm sure it's there. And then they have a bunch of mana. They can Conflag me for lethal. I can Force a Negation that. They can Ox back all the Narcomoebas. And they have a bunch of blockers. Yeah, Big Monkey, we've been getting murdered. What is my ouch? Bolts. Pyromancer Ascension. Huh. Force of Negation doesn't do anything. Does Ascension do something? We have 3 bolts. Ascension might do something. Interesting. Very interesting. So, because we can turn it on with 2 bolts and then Morphos. Though we would need another red land, actually. Interesting. Bottom, top. Put on bottom. Put on top. I don't think Finale does a whole lot. Another thing is okay, but I don't think we can do it here. I'm just gonna put this on top, and we're gonna figure it out. If it's bad, it's bad, and we will have learned something. Put you to 13. I have 9 points here. There's also actually Thought Scour is huge. How many of those are in the deck? All of them. Okay. Go. Blow that up. All right. They want to probably judge the rest of their deck. Only 1 Narcomoeba. Sure. Bolt. Yeah, we'll let them figure all this out, because I don't know what I have to do. I might have needed the blue card. Jesus, dude. Oh, there's only 3? Bolt one of these. Yeah, go to 3. Oh, is there toucan flags? I didn't think they played toucan flags. No, there's only 1. Okay. Love to see that. Dump all but 2. Fetch. Go grab an island. Cast. Turns out we had to fetch anyway. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I get it. Finale. So we have 10. They have 2 cards in the end. Manamorphose. Let's make red, red. Red, red. Sure. Do it again. Red, red. Scour. Scour you. If we draw another one, we win? Sure. Slight. What? We did it! Always had it. Always had it, dude. Easy clap. That's one for later. That's one for later. Oh yeah. Easy clap. All right, we're gonna save that one. That one's nice. That one's nice. Oh, chat, we did it. Pulled off the 2-3. I don't know, the Tron matchup was close. And I think I played these 2 fair matchups like a chungus. The TLDRs, I think there's something there. I think I want more Arias. I at least want the next Aria. Like, I at least want another Aria in this deck. I don't know. We're so threat light. Maybe we want some Crackling Drakes or something too. Like maybe these Cryptics are nonsense, but they've looked okay. These Fork Bolts suck. We have trouble answering big stuff, and that was routinely a problem. Like a Beacon Bolt. Like a 1 of Beacon Bolt could be kind of sweet. Just like another reasonable spell that like kills big creatures. And I don't know if that would be main or side. Like I don't know. I think my plan against both Amulet needs help, and my plan against some of the fair decks. I think I want more Disputes. I think Disputes are great. I don't know how good this card is. This card has not super impressed me thus far. I was attracted to it because it seems okay against Burn. And so, like, I could maybe at least pretend like I had cards against Burn. And then it just, like, it's kind of underwhelmed me. Remand is better than Cryptic. But we're a horrible Remand deck. This list is getting disturbingly close to Blue Moon. I don't know what the Blue Moon lists look like right now, but it wouldn't surprise me if they looked like this. I mean, the idea is to be a blue-red, like, mid-rangey deck, right? So that seems like it would hold up, that, like, we'd be close to Blue Moon. Fetch greater than Mystic Sanctuary? I think the first Mystic Sanctuary is really good. Even if we're not playing Cryptics, I think the first Mystic Sanctuary is really good in this deck. The problem is we keep getting boiled, too. But, like, I think the recurring problem was, like, we lost a lot of games because we had trouble finding threats. And, like, when we found Ascension, we had trouble just getting it online. I was hoping more finales would help with, like, once we get it online, we have, like, a one-card thing to just, like, begin to pop off with stuff. But it's actually not that good with Ascension. I might just, like, cut something and add another Aria on top of all this. Like, maybe one of these Cryptics. Like, maybe these Cryptics just suck. And we need to add another, like, maybe we just play, like, another Aria. I mean, we could play one Cryptic. Could be another Finale. That makes our deck a little chunky, but these are chunky spells anyway. Just, like, I want a more cohesive main deck plan. And what we played in this league didn't feel the most cohesive. I don't know. I think the sideboard needs a little bit more work than I initially thought. The Force of Negations and Disputes look great. I'm not super comfortable with, like, these cards. This might supposed to be a Beacon Bolt. I think this card's fine. I mean, if we're playing Charter Course or Izzet Charm, like, we should be playing Birds again. Which that might be the conclusion. The conclusion here might be that we're supposed to have Arclight Phoenix in this deck. But I think this is an interesting adventure. I'm going to probably explore this some, because I've kind of hit a snag with Arclight Phoenix and trying to figure out how to get them in the graveyard at, like, a cost I'm okay with, like, outside of just Ox of Agonis. Not having Ox of Agonis is interesting. Like, that's, like, maybe we should have one or two of those. Is that crazy? Instead of, like, Cryptic Command, we should, like, we're a 19-land deck. What if we just, like, our primary plan was cast off Ox of Agonis? Is that stupid? Like, most of our cards already replaced themselves, but, like, once we're out of cards, it is kind of rough to string stuff together. I was hoping this would really carry that. We see more draw engines? I mean, Ox could be reasonable. I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of directions we can go with this. I think this idea has merit, but I think it needs work. Like, if we're losing our fair matchups when we have, like, a bunch of threats that are hard to interact with and good against Planeswalkers, there's probably another problem. And, like, this deck doesn't really have super prayer of beating a Narset. Like, you have to have Aria of Flame plus, like, some Sleight of Hands and a Bolt or something to, like, make it happen. But I don't know. Like I said, an interesting adventure, but I'm gonna have to work on it more. I am now 6-4 with the deck. After that, 2-3. So it definitely needs a lot of work. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all hanging out. We played some sweet games for those of you that stuck around and watched. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed as much as I was enjoying it because I was having a great time. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for sticking it out. I appreciate your support. Please hit like and subscribe if you like my content. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube, and it doesn't cost you a dime. If you're watching on Twitch and you stuck it out, really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody. We're going to be raiding somebody cool very shortly. But in the meantime, if you've not yet hit the follow button, please do so. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. Thank you all, and I will see you next time.